know what I'm saying? Today, we got a couple things going on. Nothing too major though. We finna chop it up while I'm eating their food. You know what I'm saying? I recently just dropped what you call it, a EP, 3 songs. You know what I'm saying? Fat Drake, Channel 5 Threat, and What to Do Part 2 on all platforms. We don't get to it though. We don't get to it though. Um, y'all probably wondering why I've been. So, I got a couple lives that I haven't dropped that I will eventually start dropping for y'all. I just personally didn't like the outcome of them or anything like that, but I will just drop them. I've been locked in at work, taking care of business, chasing the check. Also, been working on music. Um, just trying to perfect my sound, my craft, do what I can do to be the best I can be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all we can do. But pretty much, we gonna get right. We gonna start back dropping, doing our content consistently. Go live on my other channel, upload on my other channel, doing what I need to do. Um, as far as music wise, like I said, I just dropped the EP, 3 song EP, Fat Drake Channel 5, and What to Do Part 2. As far as music going, I'm gonna continue dropping. It's just more so about building the confidence and understanding that it's not about my ears, it's about y'all ears. Once I get that down pat, I think I'll be straight. It doesn't matter if I'm talking to myself or if I'm in a front of 100,000 people. I'm a yap. I'm a certified yapper. Thanks for tuning in. Um, to be honest, like I was saying though, um, we're gonna continue pushing up. Music is gonna continue dropping. As I said before, we're gonna start back going live. You know what I'm saying? I miss talking to you guys, even though some people think I talk to myself. I mean, that's what we all do when we go live. We all talk to ourselves. Get behind the camera, you're talking to yourself, but you're talking to someone because it's gonna connect to someone. You feel me? Um, but yeah, I'm gonna continue dropping all levels of content from Twitch, whether it's my gaming channel, whether it's my TikTok. But the job's not done. I'm back. It's time to work. We're gonna do what we need to do, and you know what I'm saying. Continue to flourish. You know what I'm saying? Because you only grow as big as you allow yourself to grow. Excuse me. It's all right. I understand that you were just asking. Don't take it as I was being rude. But yeah, I just saying something on TikTok. What's going on, Michael? Seen something on TikTok. It said consistency is what you need to win. You don't need anything else. You don't need no money. You don't need anything. You just need consistency. I thought about it. I doubted it. Then I seen something else. And it was like, God selects a nobody to become a somebody, but he didn't ask anybody. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the like and subscribe. But when I heard that, I looked at that, and it just made me believe in myself even more. You know, I probably have a weird output on life because I believe you can chase your dreams all the way to your death. Doesn't matter what's in your life, what's in your path, as long as you continue to put forth effort in chasing your dreams, I feel like it's always attainable. Even if you're having something difficult going on or anything like that. I personally feel like when you got it in you, you got it in you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's in me. And that's for y'all too. You know? You know? I also I feel like I feel like if you are allowed, but what happens when it doesn't come true? That's the doubt. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe in your dreams as much as you believe in a doubt, or else it won't come true. Your dream is only, you can only fulfill as much as your dream. You can only fulfill as much as you allow yourself to of your dream. You know what I'm saying? It's about how far you take it. What's the true ideology of your dream? You know what I'm saying? People say they want to be cops, but when they become cops, yeah, they accomplish their dream, but did you really accomplish it? Because you never thought about how far you wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? If it goes wrong, all right, let's put this in perspective. Say, for example, I was to blow up, right? My dream is to be the biggest artist in the world. I want to be bigger than Michael Jackson because I look up to Michael Jackson that much, right? Say, for example, I get there and then it all goes wrong. It's out of my control. It's out of my control. Or say, for example, I'm grinding on the way to it. It's all out of my control. I believe that things happen to you in life for a reason because there's always a lesson to learn behind it. And without lessons, we're nothing because we live our life to learn. So necessarily, I feel like there's no such thing as going wrong. You know, I feel like it's just the path that it was supposed to be taken. You know, I feel like you don't get certain things in life without a cause and effect. You feel me? Like, say for example, say for example, our history's lesson we learned in school. Each of those events has a cause and effect, and those cause and effects have changed trajectory, changed the trajectory, changed the trajectory of our lives unknowingly because of the effects that it had. You understand me? Um, say for example, like, say for example, what's going on, Curse Fox? How you doing? Oh no, got ketchup on my jeans. but they're black. You can't see it. But yeah, like we're just chopping it up. Q&A, discussing topics. Currently discussing the topic of goals. You know, what happens when you get to your goal, or if it what happens if you don't make it. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the never-ending possibilities. You know, crazy thing is, it's true. You learn from your mistakes as well, because you know what I'm saying. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the sub. I personally feel as if you do learn from your mistakes, but then again, your mistakes are only lessons that you're supposed to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything we do in life has a reason. Think about it. One big mistake. Exactly. The more you mess up, the more you get better, because you're learning. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you're learning, that's a good thing. You know? Like, life only gets better as you fail. All right. Okay, so I'm back, guys. I had a phone call. Um Also, I'm gonna go. I also like the stream. What can I do? So, all right. The more you know, the more you get better. The mistakes can be avoided if you have enough knowledge to do so. Correct. But then again, keep getting spam calls. So I like you guys' output, because you guys are both right. So the more you know, the more you get better. You can avoid mistakes, right? But even the smartest people in the world cannot avoid mistakes. That's because it's just meant to happen. And you know what I'm saying? They're just meant to learn from it. Hello, honey. Star, how you doing? My fourth grade teacher said pencils have erasers for a reason, because you can erase your mistakes. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You cannot erase what you have done, but you can always build over what you have done. See, I learned a valuable lesson this year. What cannot kill you, you must build a bridge over it. You know? And that means, you know what I'm saying? Whatever knocks you down, but doesn't kill you, or whatever hurts you, but it doesn't kill you. Whatever you have done, and it have not killed the relationship that you have, as long as it is not dead. then you can build a bridge over it. You can build a bridge. You know? That's one thing I learned. If you can't kill, you build a bridge. But yeah, certain outputs on life makes us come together because we're all learning. That's why I love triggering topics because you learn so much from different people's outputs that it almost makes you question your own output. You know what I'm saying? I think you are. People pop in and out, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I love you guys the same. But yeah, I love different people outputs because it almost made me question mine because it's like, I think I'm so right. But yet there's so many questions that I have to answer. I love it. It's so fun because it's like dissecting a problem, but there's no problem. My juice spilled. My fault, OG. I'm just trying to get my juice. Of course. I made. Oh, oh my gosh. I made tons of mistakes in my life, but you know what I'm saying. I made 1,000 plus one of them, but it's more so what I learned from them. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell myself like, oh, I used to tell myself before I had this beautiful output of life I have. I looked and I always thought like, what could I have done, or any of that. But then again, now I just sit back and I think like, that's supposed to happen. Like I could have avoided it if I made better choices, but it deemed to happen because it was just meant to happen at that time. You feel me? Like I believe in I like the concept that Final Destination have, like where if you was to cheat someone out their death, then I think it's like if you was to cheat someone out their death, then your death would come sooner, or if you was to cheat somebody out their death is not. It's still gonna come. Either way it go. What I mean is that even if you was to avoid the mistake then, later on down the line, it would still come down the line because it's due. You could delay it. You could delay the lesson, but the lesson will always be there waiting to teach you. Knowledge doesn't go anywhere. Knowledge will stay with us forever. We make mistakes every day. They're they go undetected because we don't pay too much of them unless they're a big deal. You understand? We make mistakes every day.